Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Thank you for joining me again. It's not going really well for Reform, is it? At all. You know, we've had member numbers fluctuating. We've had all of that stuff over what's been going on with Rupert Lowe and Nigel Farage and the breakdown of relationship between the two. I'll bring you another video a bit later about something I saw online with that. But the latest is Lee Anderson. Obviously walking in and around London as they do around Parliament. You've got this creature here, Steve Bray. He's one of those, a bit like James O'Brien off LBC, that can't accept the fact that they lost the referendum all those years ago and still harp on about it to this day. Steve Bray sits there, you know, outside Parliament and berates and shouts and makes a load of noise and everything else, trying to wind everyone up as much as possible. For someone who can spend the amount of time there that he does and doesn't go out and earn a living or anything else, how can he afford to pay for the roof over his head if he spends most of his time standing there ranting and raving? More to the point, why hasn't anybody nicked him yet? Well, the latest is Lee Anderson. You can see from this picture here where him and Steve have had a bit of a heated conversation, should we say, and he started throwing insults at him. Lee's come in and started pointing the finger and getting very, very close and right in his face. Now that in itself is very confrontational, because some of the training and that I've had, your personal space is basically arm's length. You come past that, that's a big no-no. That's unacceptable. So, you know, there's a little bit of tete-a-tete on both sides, and it ended up with Lee flicking the guy's hat off, and then he pushed him. He pushed Lee Anderson. Obviously, the old Bill got involved at that point and broke it up. Lee shouldn't have touched him. All right, he was getting wound up something chronic, but Lee shouldn't have touched him. He should have just walked away from it. But, you know, not only for it was the right thing to do, but at the end of the day, you look at the amount of garbage and nonsense that's going on about reform at the moment, and this is yet another nail in the coffin. It's just one other thing. And if you kick out and remove the whip from one MP about something they may or may not have said at some point you either agree or disagree with, then what about the whip for an MP that goes around shoving members of the public, even if they're a pain in the arse like Steve Bray? Let me know what you think in the comments. Nasty business, really. Have a good day, everyone. Appreciate the support for the channel. And as always, I look forward to talking to you again soon. Toodaloo.